Hello, everybody, and welcome to Friday on a Saturday. Yep, it is currently 2:17 a.m. and I am recording this on a Saturday evening. Well, not really an official Saturday evening, but Saturday morning. So yeah, but I'm doing day one vlog on Saturday. Why? Because I was playing Grand Theft Auto with the boys, and it was fun. And my God, my beard is very, very, very growed out. Like, look at it. You see this? And my mustache is not really that grown in. So, yeah. So yeah, I was playing Grand Theft Auto with Callan, Nick, Eddie, Brendan, and Avery. I didn't win a lot of races today, but I actually won some races on my playlist that I had the guys play, and they hated it. I just wanted to troll them just because that's kind of what I wanted to technically do, so it was fun trolling them. So yeah. Also, I've been wanting to play some other games today, like Resident Evil 6, but obviously the guys begged me to play Grand Theft Auto, so I did. I played Grand Theft Auto with them. Also, Grand Theft Auto is having this thing where if you log in to May, or log in to play Grand Theft Auto Online in May, you get $500,000. And I thought it was pretty cool. And besides, I'm going to need it because I may have bought a Hot Ring Saber, because me and the guys, we've been playing Hot Ring Saber races, and like for this weekend, if you play that, you will get double RP and money, which is pretty cool. I kind of need the money because I'm trying to buy an open-wheeled sprint car in the game, because obviously it's cool. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto. I've been trying to play Resident Evil 6, as I said before. This game, as you can see, it's pre-owned, because I got that plus Mega Man Legacy Collection and Wolfenstein: The New Order. It was a buy two get one free, and I got Wolfenstein for free, and then I had to pay full price for Resident Evil 6 and Mega Man Legacy Collection. I played a little bit of a Mega Man Legacy Collection. Let me tell you, the Mega Man games are super hard. I don't know how people can like beat Mega Man. Like, it is super hard. I can't really even beat Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And yeah, that's what comes in Mega Man Legacy Collection. Legacy Collection 2, I think Legacy Collection 2 comes with 7 through 10. And I know they just released a new Mega Man called Mega Man 11. So as you can see, the Mega Man series is not going to stop. Just like the Resident Evil series. I mean, they've got like 7 games out in the main series, and then other Resident Evil games like Code Veronica X, Survivor, Gaiden, which is a Game Boy Color game, which is weird. I never knew Resident Evil was released for Game Boy Color, but that you learn something new every day. Either it's video games, sports, or just something in general. So yeah. So yeah, I've been wanting to play a little bit of Resident Evil 6. I've been actually wanting to play more NASCAR Heat 4, but I haven't had the time. As you can see, I got the gold edition with Jeff Gordon. Because honestly, anything with Jeff Gordon on it, you have to buy it. I'm sorry, I almost slobbered over myself. That was pretty uncalled for. So yeah, anything with Jeff Gordon on it, you should buy. Because let me guys tell you something about NASCAR. This is going to be my story of the day for this vlog. I became a NASCAR fan when I was like 3 years old, and the first NASCAR game I played was NASCAR Thunder 2004. And I have the game right here. So, this was the game, as Tony Stewart on the cover. Tony Stewart, I don't think he did a pretty good job in 2003. Yeah, because, like, every time, like, a NASCAR driver gets on the cover, something bad happens. And that's why there's, like, a lot of cover curses. But Patrick Mahomes didn't get cover cursed in his Madden cover debut. But a lot of others do. So Patrick Mahomes kind of broke his own curse. Well, kind of broke the Madden curse, I think. Even though they said Calvin Johnson broke the curse first. So, yeah. So, basically, NASCAR Thunder 2004 was my first game. Well, first NASCAR game I ever played. As a child, I always went backwards and caused, like, huge wrecks. But after I, like, growed up, like, aged and got mature, I started winning races, so, yeah. I actually started to race for reals. And I've won a bunch of races, I've won a bunch of championships, and the game has been good. All the NASCAR games are good, except for, I think, 8. Like 08 and 09. Maybe 07 and maybe 06. Actually, anything past NASCAR 2005. Like 2001, NASCAR 2001 to 2005, those are the superb games, like the good games. But NASCAR 06 through 09, not that good. Also, NASCAR Heat Evolution and NASCAR Heat 2 and 3, they're not good, but 4 is pretty good. I've always wanted to challenge my friends to a NASCAR race, but they don't buy NASCAR games like me. Now, the first ever NASCAR driver I ever actually was a fan of was a guy named Dale Jarrett. He drove in 2003 the UPS Ford, and that's why I like Fords and that's why I like Dale Jarrett, because I thought Dale Jarrett was pretty cool. I mean, he looked like a racing legend. I mean, he's actually in the Hall of Fame, the NASCAR Hall of Fame, which is pretty cool. And honestly, I thought he was going to be like around the sport more often. I try to watch a NASCAR race every time I had the chance to when I was a kid, but I couldn't, find any. So, yeah. But I actually got to watch some good races. I think the first ever NASCAR race I've watched on TV was the Daytona 500 in 2007. That's when they had a photo finish with Kevin Harvick and Mark Martin, which I thought Mark Martin won, but Kevin Harvick won, which is pretty crazy. Like, that had to be like a really close finish, but not as close as the 2016 Daytona 500 when Denny Hamlin edged out Martin Truex Jr. for the win. I thought that was the greatest finish of all time. Better than Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch finish at Darlington. So, yeah. And, I was a fan of Dale Jarrett, got into Fords. Then, in 2007, I realized he went to a different race team. And guess what that race team was? Michael Waltrip Racing. If you don't know who Michael Waltrip is, look him up. So yeah, he went to Michael Waltrip Racing. He didn't really do good, and then he retired. So I was like, crap. Dale Jarrett retired during the season. Yeah, he retired during the 2008 season, not the 2017, but the next season, the 2008 season. He retired. Like, he retired after, like, the Bristol race. I think it was I think it was the Food City 500. Yeah, he retired after the Food City 500 at Bristol. So yeah, a spring race, and he's done. So I was like, oh my god, who am I going to have to cheer for? And then I thought, Jeff Gordon, because I actually owned a Jeff Gordon diecast when I was little. It was a 1/64 mile scale Jeff Gordon Pepsi Chevrolet. And it was a Monte Carlo, so... And I just played with that thing all the time. I actually had two versions. The 2003 version and the 2004 version. I may have broken the 2004 version, which sucks, but oh well. I've actually had a few diecasts. I still have a lot of them. I used to have like a U.S. Army Pontiac diecast, and then I lost it. I had a 2002 Kodak Max Film Chevrolet that was Looney Tune themed. I lost that. I had a Richard Petty 1980s something car, and I lost that. Well, I lost both the tires and I lost it completely. So yeah, I play with I used to play with those cars when I was little, and then I lost them. So I play with them, and then I save them for collector's items, because honestly, it's fun to collect things. I mean, I've got like a bunch of like these trading cards. They're like football, like professional football, NASCAR, and college football, which are pretty nice. So yeah, I became a Jeff Gordon fan when Dale Jarrett retired, and I was so psyched in 2015 because he said he was retiring after that season, after the 2015 season, which sucks. So I decided to find another favorite driver for in substitution for Jeff. So yeah, but Jeff actually did pretty good his final season. He won Martinsville to go to Homestead, and he finished I think he finished third or fourth, I don't know, in the standings. But I really wanted Jeff to win, but Kyle Busch ruined it. So yeah. But yeah, so after Jeff retired, I found a new driver. His name, Tony Stewart. And then all of a sudden, he breaks his back. He like injured his back before the season started in 2016. And then he announced that he was retiring after the 2016 season. Which I was like, seriously, dude? Seriously? So yeah, Tony Stewart, he made the NASCAR Sprint Cup playoffs. Yeah, it's now called a playoff. The chase for the Sprint Cup was called the playoff. So I'm now going to take it in another direction. I know I've been taking stories a lot of directions, but this will be the last time, I promise. So back in 2004, NASCAR implemented a new system called the Chase, where the top 10 drivers would race for the Nextel Sprint Cup. Well, for the Nextel Cup. Back then it was called the Nextel Cup. And Kurt Busch won the first Nextel Cup. Then Tony Stewart won. Then Jimmy Johnson won 5 straight championships. The first one to ever do it. But honestly, I'm kind of the first one to do it because I'm a pro NASCAR driver. Well, kind of. It's a video game style, but hey, who cares? So yeah, Jimmy Johnson won 5 straight. Then Tony Stewart won another one. And then Brad Keselowski won in 2012. Then 2013, Jimmy Johnson won again. 2014, who won 2014? Shoot. Who actually won the 2014 championship? Oh, I think it actually was Kevin Harvick. Yeah, that was Kevin Harvick. Yeah, Kevin Harvick won 2014, 2015, Kyle Busch. 2016, Jimmy Johnson winning his his record-tying 7th NASCAR Sprint Cup championship. So yeah, I forgot to tell you, in 2008 they renamed the Nextel Cup the Sprint Cup. Just to let you guys know. So yeah, Jimmy Johnson wins his 7th NASCAR Sprint Cup championship in 2016. And then Monster Energy becomes the sponsor of NASCAR. So it's called the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. Who wins the championship in 2017? Martin Truex Jr. 2018, Joey Logano. And then last year's champion, Kyle Busch. So yeah, Kyle now has more championships than his brother, Kurt. Shocking. Very, very, very shocking. So yeah, that's basically NASCAR. Now I gotta get back to my Tony Stewart story. So Tony Stewart, he won at Sonoma when he came back from injuring his back. Won Sonoma, which is a road course. So yeah, NASCARs don't go around in circles, they go in ovals, and sometimes we go on road courses where we actually have to turn left and right. Just to let you guys know. So yeah, Tony Stewart wins at Sonoma, makes the playoffs, gets eliminated out of the round of 16, retires. So yeah. And now I had to find a new favorite driver. Who was it going to be? There were not many good drivers I know anymore. And then I thought, who's a person that is from Ohio and had a dad that was born in Ohio that actually also raced NASCAR? And I was like, Ryan Blaney. So yeah, Ryan Blaney is the son of former NASCAR driver Dave Blaney, who was actually from Ohio. And since Ryan Blaney's dad was from Ohio, and like Ryan, I think he was born in North Carolina, but I know Ryan's like a Ohio boy himself, so I decided to root for Ryan just because his dad was from Ohio. He was actually doing pretty good, I have to say. He struggles a little, but I definitely think Ryan Blaney is the most underrated NASCAR driver ever, but he will win a championship. And you can mark that down, people. Mark it down. May 1st, 2020. Or mark it down May 2nd, 2020. I don't care. Colton Rice said that Ryan Blaney will win a NASCAR championship before his career's over. So yeah, that's basically my NASCAR story of how I became a NASCAR fan and why I like NASCAR. Because it's fun. The crashes are amazing. The drivers are cool. And there are fights. The sport should have more fights. I like fights. So yeah. So I guess I'll end the vlog here today, guys. Thank you for watching. And let's see y'all again for tomorrow, May 2nd vlog. So yeah. I'll see you guys later.